What is good? It's me, your friendly neighborhood nerd, the Bobbo, and welcome back to another episode of Weekly Geekly. So, of course, you know who I be, and you see the three that are with me today. Firstly, we got our boy in the cool stormtrooper hat, like I'm about to go steal it. Step it up to the people, DJ Horus.
Oh, what's up? It's been a while. It's been a
Woo,
while.
you know,
Like what, 3 episodes?
I know,
We're streaming
I was doing it solo for a little bit, but it's cool. It's cool.
You be right. You be right.
All right, so of course we got our favorite Bear Jesus with us, Kuma. Say what up to the people.
Hello, people.
And we have the first lady of Beardom in the background, Miss Panda. You see her walking about.
Panda, she'll be back.
Yeah.
Bless me. Bless me, God. Bless me.
Bless me, Bear Jesus.
Bless
Panda,
me.
say hi. We introduced you.
All right, so of course you guys saw in the description today we're going to be talking about everything that kind of went down at ComiCon. You know how we normally do. We always catch up from what we missed, but it's been a couple weeks, so we're just going to go with ComiCon this week, guys.
Yeah.
That's really basically what everybody's been talking about. So as you know, we're going to start it off with going through the comics, movies, and TVs, and that's where the big bulk of it is. So firstly, I know I was underwhelmed by it. DJ Horus loved it. I don't know how Kuma feels about it just yet. We're going to see. The Batman vs. Superman trailer dropped hard.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say this. This is the first time DC came out on top throughout this whole thing. Like, DC brought the heat throughout the entire time.
Did you see Superman rip out the Batmobile? Like, did you see that?
I just want to know. Is Batman gonna plug his suit into like the fucking streetlight again?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. So here's my thing. Reason why I was underwhelmed was because I know how DC movies go, and yeah, that's gonna be all the action, and he's gonna rip off the Batmobile's hood, and Wonder Woman's gonna turn into Thor and clap together bracelets. But I see the long, drawn-out, boring dialogue scenes. That's all I saw. I don't know how I'm gonna get past that, honestly. Like, it's gonna be. It was just so. I don't know. It was so prevalent to me because I'm a DC fanboy.
It was a sneak peek of 2016 memes to come. Just know. They already got started like with the scene with Bruce reading the letter, and it's like, "Oh, you let your family die," and he's all like offended and shit. Like that meme is gold. That meme is so gold, though. The scene was stupid, but the meme was gold.
I'll say this. When it comes to this whole movie, I still don't understand the story plot of it, because it's not going to be following any story that any of the comics have brought out. I'm seeing that now. So I'm just going to try and have to feel my way through it. I'm going to see it because I have to. Like,
good, because, Frank Miller's not a superpower this time around, so...
I know, that's going to be the sad part. Frank Miller's not a superpower, man.
Yeah, so I don't want to hear no bullshit from all the Batman fans talking about, Batman can easily beat Superman.
He can, though. He can.
And if he does it, then they're going to be like, oh, no, he cannot, okay? And then they're going to be like, oh, well, it's Ben Affleck's fault. That's why he can't beat Superman.
It's always going to be his fault, firstly.
You know what? I think it's a thing how things work in Hollywood, and I think this is going to be a movie for Ben Affleck. This is going to end all the Daredevil bullshit that people are talking about.
I hope it does.
Yeah, it's going to get him out of the Daredevil light, but he's going to probably make his own little legacy with Batfleck. I'm still not feeling Batfleck. I have to wait and see, because we also got another big announcement. When we were there, he's going to be directing the next solo Batman film.
Oh, how? Sway?
Okay, see, that's very questionable. I don't know if you can see the giant question mark on my face right now. It's like...
I'll say this. He's a decent director.
Yeah.
He's a good director. But I just don't like Ben Affleck, because Pearl Harbor sucked, and I miss you. America.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're getting Christopher Nolan to do Batman again? Yeah?
No. We're getting Ben Affleck. He's gonna be writing. Directing the movie.
Listen, chloroform rag. We're getting Christopher Nolan to do Batman again? All right.
Shh, no more tears.
No more tears. Only
But
dreams.
here's the thing. You know what? There's rumors already going about what it's going to be. They say it's going to be about a former Robin taking its revenge.
Jason Todd.
Yeah. And we're going to move into how we think this, because there was a rumor that went about during the trailer. There was a Robin suit that was graffiti that said, "Ha ha ha, the joke's on you, Batman." And there's only one Robin that we can really tie to the Joker and that we pay homage to. And they've been really booting up, like, DC's been really doing a lot of Jason Todd's, like, revenge stories, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, we've done Under the Red Hood, Arkham Knight. We got another Killing Joke coming out. We have we have another Death in the Family remake. And then we're possibly gonna have a solo Batman film like around Jason Todd. You know what'd be funny?
I mean, it'd have been straight up nice if he just got his own movie. I mean, fuck it, since everybody else. I mean, Ant-Man got a movie.
Hey, Ant-Man deserved a movie. We're gonna put that out there right now.
He did, and I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah. All right, so here's what we're gonna say. I'm gonna move into Marvel in a second, but we're gonna move into the next big trailer that came from DC, Suicide Squad. So this is where I say that they're gonna kind of put in a twinge of crossing over, because we already know Ben Affleck's in that movie. He's riding on top of the Lambo trying to get the Joker. But we see Joker torturing somebody in the actual trailer. And with that, he goes, "I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you really bad." Who do we know that he hurt really, really bad?
Jason Todd.
Well, yeah, that and other people. Yeah, Jason Todd mostly. Yeah, so we're thinking of those two pieces.
Barbara Gordon.
Oh?
Barbara Gordon.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Babs. Man. We haven't even gotten Babs in the movies yet. We just gotta.
Which is what I'm saying. Like, why would you guys do the Killing Joke? Like, that's not smart, because you already.
No, they're doing the Killing Joke as an animated film, so that's the only reason why.
I still think that's odd, because those animated films are really popular. So it's like.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You gotta remember though, they've gone through a lot of in the animated universe. They've gone through a lot of movies. So they've already done Under the Red Hood. They've already done Batman versus Robin. They've already introduced Damian Wayne. They've introduced all of the Bat family except for Cassandra. So you have to have a way for Cassandra to step in.
Wait, which one is Cassandra?
The Batgirl the Batgirl in Arkham Knight right now. She's dark-haired, a little bit more ruthless than Barbara.
Not the
Batgirl number 2. Hello.
Oh.
God. It's like throwing these fingers up for the last 5 seconds. Come on.
I couldn't see you down there, Cliff.
Batgirl number 2.
Which one are y'all?
Yeah, but no, seriously, like they've introduced almost everybody. They also probably going to start introducing more of the secondary characters or secondary personas of a lot of the Bat families, because you know that we've already got Nightwing. I don't know in the animated series if Tim Drake has moved into Red Robin yet, but yeah, we probably may be getting a Red Robin soon. We know we're getting Batwoman and we're getting Batwing, because DC again came out.
Speaking of Red Robin,
films.
Red Robin, you guys should totally send us burgers. Let's get that endorsement out there.
Oh, I had a Red Robin burger. It was really good. You're right.
Yeah, you've been reading Red Robin like another tomorrow. This guy. Yeah.
I finished it.
Oh, you finished it?
2 hours ago. Finished it.
Look at him and shit.
Right?
Yeah. So I know for sure with Suicide Squad, their comic is done, but with this movie, it's gonna re-energize probably the series or whatever. For Suicide Squad. Like, what did y'all think seeing the squad first up and going from jail to suiting up and all that?
What really kind of threw me off was I was like, okay, Will Smith, I was excited for him to be Deadshot. I mean, I know, the character switching race and all that other stuff. It seemed like it was pretty interesting, but then I heard Will Smith talk, and I'm like, Will Smith, you don't sound like a villain. You sound like a good guy.
He's not.
You're hanging out with his daughters, walking down the street. And
they picked Will Smith specifically for this role because Deadshot is kind of the saving grace of the Suicide Squad. Yeah, Deadshot's evil. Yeah, he'll shoot you in the head, but he's still a family guy. He's still a family man.
Well, I mean, does that mean he's gonna get to still? I don't know. I seen the Suicide Squad animated movie,
Mm-hmm.
so him and the Harley thing was pretty interesting.
Yeah, I want to see that. If that happens, I'll be happy. Because he Deadshot there, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. So DJ Horus, what do you think so far about Suicide Squad?
One, I want more Killer Croc footage.
Uh-huh.
See him just getting rolled in, possibly out of Arkham Asylum. I want more of him in action.
They showed him rolling with the squad, like he was walking with everything.
That they're really advertised that this is going to be a Deadshot in Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn movie. You saw a little bit of Rick Flag. You saw like two.
I'm glad that they stuck to their guns with
you had like one scene of Captain Boomerang. I'm just like,
I didn't even realize Captain Boomerang was in it until I watched it like 3 times.
I know, it's like the moment I was watching it, I was like, this is not advertising a Suicide. Excuse me, I have a list thanks to these fucking races, but they're not advertising the entire squad. They're advertising the people they want, which is the more popular characters. They're advertising.
Yeah, that's kind of where your money's going to be at. I see why they're doing it. But I say people are gonna get more like favorite characters out of this movie, like because Killer Croc has never been like the underdog or the favorite. I think they should have went with King Shark, but Killer Croc is more of a known name because of Batman.
Yeah,
but Croc is also
Diablo. I'm afraid of Diablo.
It seems like they're following the animated one because Croc was in the animated, roundup of the variant of the Suicide Squad.
Mm-hmm. No, that was actually Killer Shark. Killer Shark.
Yeah, was it? Shark, yeah.
It was. He had the metal.
The metal teeth.
Right.
Yeah, that was Killer Shark.
You're right.
Yeah, that was King Shark or Killer Shark or whatever. He should have been in there. I said, and also there was somebody else I'm trying to remember they put in there. Oh, yeah, he died. Never mind. It don't matter. But yeah,
I don't know. I like that they stuck to their guns with Leto and the tattoos. Like, so the fuck what? Like, we always nitpick over the little shit.
Yeah.
He looks like Lil Wayne. Who gives a damn?
So I know you guys are probably calling it just like me. Who are you worried about? Who do you think not gonna make it?
Who I think is not gonna make it, like I said, you could tell by the advertisement. Deadshot's gonna be there at the end of it. They already gave him the family value. He's gonna be allowed to save the family. Harley Quinn's gonna be there because the Joker's gonna be there. For damn sure they're not gonna kill the Joker. So it's a tie and tie with those two. So automatically those two are always gonna be fine. It is the rest of the squad that is going to have the check marks.
I'm worried about.
That you're worried about,
Yeah, Killer Croc. And now Killer Croc is going to get that. I was, always misunderstood and undeformed. I died, but I repented at the end.
Exactly, especially with a new Batman moving on the way. They don't need to have Killer Croc added into the new Batman because Batman has a crap ton of enemies. So if you kill off Killer Croc, that's fine. You still got a list of other enemies for him to go through. So Killer Croc is on a list of people that's gonna die. So.
All right, so you think Killer Croc's gonna die? I call Diablo. I don't see Enchantress dying because she's like basically what they're doing with the Suicide Squad. They're like an RPG MMO group, and the Enchantress is the healer. You better protect your motherfucking healer.
That would make it even more interesting if you killed off the healer like early in the game. All right. If you try to pull any crap with Waller, you're still gonna die because you lost the healer 5 minutes in. Like, good job.
No, man, I don't think they're gonna kill her because I think there's gonna be a good following for the Enchantress. Hopefully, people will research because a lot of these villains they don't have actual comments. And there's actually heroes in there like Rick Flag and Katana. So we know Katana is in the DC universe, in the cinematic universe, because she's probably going to be teamed up with like Arrow or whatever in the movies. Because they got rid of Katana on TV, just like they did with a lot of other characters, because they don't want to interfere with the movies, basically. So, but she's going to be sticking around for a bit.
Switch subjects now, since we're speaking of Comic-Con. We talk about how Stephen Amell did the coolest thing ever at Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
With how he I've never seen too many actors who play characters do give speeches the way he gave that speech. That was pretty damn exciting.
It was. If you guys are wondering what Kuma's talking about, all right. So to begin off the Arrow Flash kind of like panel, Stephen Amell came out in not regular street clothes. He came out in his green Arrow uniform, like the newest uniform that they're going to be pumping out for the next season when he finally gets the mantle of Green Arrow. So he gave like this amazing speech on how it is to be or whatever. Like, if you guys want to go see it, just go to YouTube and look up the Arrow panel or the CW Universe panel, and you'll see Stephen Amell going ham.
He don't got the chin hair or the
This fool with his goatee, I swear.
He don't got the goatee. He's not Green Arrow. I'm sorry.
All right, go on your rant for like 2 minutes about this damn goatee.
There's no need for a rant. He just until he gets the goatee, he gonna be called Arrow to me. That's it. You know, that is the end of rant. Like, what is there left to talk about? Like, once he grows the goatee, then we're gonna talk. Okay, I'll let that slide with Smallville, but I'm not gonna let that slide again. It's just one at a time, you know. Just one.
I mean, but fucking, and you know, it's pretty cool too because with the Arrow, like with how they set up Arrow and Flash, it is so fucking nice. Like how they do it. Like essentially, what they're telling us at this point is now he's gonna like carry the name Green Arrow, and like everything has been up to like we essentially been getting a prequel all this time.
Yeah, basically.
Which is pretty cool. Like with Flash, I mean, like even the Flash trailer. It's another thing I got excited about because now we have a blue speedster, and the only one I can think of is Cobalt Blue. But they also dropped names of like what's his name, Garrick something. I forget.
Garrick.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. Like CW is bringing it, man.
People wasn't getting enough Smallville, so we need to give them something else to watch.
Well, that rumor is still kind of floating around because that if you watch the Flash, you know that Barry is kind of tapped into the Speed Force now, and they're going to start traveling through dimensions or other universes.
Right.
So we've already said
well, that's what they were saying. They were saying this dimension might not even be like the main one.
Yeah. With Flash, we learned that the entire season 1 was an alternate timeline. Like the entire season was an alternate timeline. None of that was supposed to happen.
What? Oh, you mean like tied to the comic books and stuff, right?
No. Like, all right, so you know how Flash normally gets his powers and everything, right? Like he gets it through particle accelerator, like accident that he caused, whatever. No, Eobard Thawne went through time, tried to kill his mom, failed, killed a guy named Harrison Wells. Accelerated his research and his timeline because, of course, he's from the future, and he made Barry become the Flash like super early.
Right, because pretty much what happened was Eobard got stuck back in time while trying to kill Barry's mom, and
he was trying to kill Barry, man. So, he killed his mom out of anger.
He couldn't access the Speed Force anymore. Yeah, well, no, he's killed Barry before too, but then he realizes he can't become
he can't be Reverse Flash after he killed Barry because that was his inspiration.
Right. So it's kind of hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah, like your greatest enemy is the reason why you're around. So I have to keep you here.
I hate you, but I gotta watch you.
Right, but the interesting thing with the Cobalt Blue character I made mention of was he's actually what's his name? Malcolm Thawne, and we have Eddie Thawne who was Eobard's descendant. Iris's fiance for the majority of whatever, also connected to him. But the Malcolm Thawne character is like he was what happened? He was like the twin of Barry, but he got given to another family at birth because their baby died, and then he grows up to hate Barry Allen for some reason. I don't know, it's complicated.
It's crazy, man. It's craziness. Like that whole Flash, they have so many things they can go through. But here's the big announcement that we learned from the Flash and Arrow. So they're adding a lot more characters. Out of the Flash alone, you're going to get Jay Garrett, you're getting Professor Zoom, you're getting Wally West, and you're getting Atom Smasher. They've also talked about adding Anarchy as well as one of the villains. And we already know we're getting Killer Frost this season. We're getting Vibe finally, and we're also going to be getting other speedsters.
Is Killer Frost going to actually be the Snow chick that works with Barry and whatnot? Like, are they going to actually? Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, Cisco is going to finally like get his vibe powers because he's going to be the key to like kind of help them out because he's going to sense the vibrations between the multiverse.
Sweet.
Anarchy was a Batman enemy.
Yeah, I know. Okay. But he's also in the Rogues Gallery.
This is a CW, don't you know? They'll fight DC villains and Batman villains as much as they want to. Like, the Flash is pro.
I just read about Anarchy in the Red Robbie comic books I was just recently reading, so I wasn't.
Yeah, because also Anarchy's going to appear on Arrow too, and also with Arrow they're going to be pulling in Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific was was rumored that when we finally got Diggle up and going, he's either going to be two people, Mr. Terrific or Manhattan Guardian. I'm calling Manhattan Guardian because I know how they think. So we finally saw Diggles getting a uniform.
Yes, give that man a suit.
Yeah. It's basically like the trial run or whatever, basically. So he'll get his stuff in a little bit. Like he'll probably by the end of season 4, he's going to be like full on hero. I know for sure that like they casted Mr. Terrific already, so I can't wait to see how they're going to portray him. He's going to be like the second tech guy alongside Felicity. So they're going to get an upgrade in their tech already. So that's going to be hot.
Sweet.
Really?
We got big stuff for The Walking Dead as well. With Walking Dead, they gave us a new trailer showing Rick, and I think it shows kind of where he was at this point. And I don't want to spoil anything because this guy over here with the Stormtrooper hat still catching up.
I'm on season 5.
I know, hurry up. So if you guys saw the trailer, just hit up YouTube. If you want to see the trailer as well. All these trailers are on YouTube. Like all the highlights and everything. Yeah, just go ahead and search for them. Mostly you'll find them under SDCC 15. And that's it. From there, you'll be able to kind of catch up to what we're talking about, too. So, I'm trying to think. Oh, we also got a glimpse at a new show called Into the Badlands from AMC. At first, I thought it was a Walking Dead spinoff, but, like, bro, like, I don't know what it is. It's bad. Like,
not a single zombie was inside of that entire trailer. I don't know how you get spin-off of that, but
yeah, it was post-apocalyptic. And the thing about Walking Dead, they're moving away from the zombies and they're moving into humans being the heroes. I mean, humans being the villains. If you haven't noticed the trend,
I noticed the trend, but it's always.
I thought it was by the name of it, basically, in like the first few minutes. But then after I like watched the show,
I seen that too. Because when I was watching it, I was like, "This looked like all the sets that they did The Walking Dead in." I was like, "Look,
that's why I thought it was the part of The Walking Dead."
I was like, the same highway from season 1, the same woods from season 1. And I'm like, oh, "This is The Walking Dead, isn't it?" But I see what you're talking about. But I think it's very interesting because it's like doing this. I don't know if you guys seen the movie Priest.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God! Can I say that we gotta take a moment of silence for that slap that little girl took in that movie?
Really?
I've never laughed so hard in a movie theater in my goddamn life. Everybody's all shocked that he did it, and I'm just like,
"You're truly."
Yeah, sometimes you gotta have crude humor, man. His placement is quite,
I've never seen a child slapped to the floor like that before. Like,
really?
It looked authentic.
You haven't seen that I don't know if it's a commercial or not, where this guy literally slaps everyone just because it's a little kid.
That was funny.
That whole thing was basically a parody off of a show called The Slap, where a guy was just like mad or whatever, and then he slapped the shit out of a child. And it turned into like an entire season. I don't know, they tried to sue him and stuff like that. And literally,
the only other slap that I seen that was comparable to that was in the Bruce Lee movie Big Boss, where the little boy had the dumplings, and like this random thug was like taking bites of the dumplings, and when the little boy asked him to pay him, he just like slaps him to the floor right before Bruce Lee walks up.
Oh,
fucking hilarity.
My favorite slap of all time was from the anime High School Dead. Very first episode, very first 5 minutes into the zombie outbreak, homie's like, "Yo, listen, shit's going down outside. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but we gotta go. And she's like, what do you mean we gotta go? He's like, listen, we gotta go. And she was like, having thrown a bunch of excuses at him. He was like,
wake up.
And she completely stopped talking. He just grabbed her by the head and was like, let's go. Like, I'm not here to have this conversation with you.
We gotta live. I have to live.
So I was like, that was a black thing to do for a Japanese character. So I'm very proud of you.
I know you Asian. You have a little bit of black in you.
You got a little Negro in you, don't worry. That Negro kept you alive for 12 episodes. But
alright, so as well, because like I said, we got Into the Badlands. Oh, we had a big thing for Steven Universe during ComiCon. They had a Steven Bomb event. If you guys don't watch Steven Universe, it's a wonderful cartoon that comes on Cartoon Network. It's really very dynamic, actually. Like, it's very life challenging and growing for children and adults. So
until it got really dark when Jasper showed up.
Yeah, it got a little bit more than dark. Yeah, but
damn.
They had a good panel for Steven Universe. And they also premiered like the big bad, quote unquote, called Yellow Diamond. So we want to have to see where that kind of leads off, because I think that was like the big person who took down Rhodes, like who fought Rhodes Courts, and they left the home world and blah blah blah. It's nice. Like, if you guys are into the fandom, you'll enjoy it. You also see that Gravity Falls is back, and you have the Tale of Two Stands. That went down pretty hard, so go check that out on demand, or you can go find it on YouTube or whatnot.
All these shows, I ain't got time. Like, I was supposed to be watching Gravity Falls. I watched the first 2 episodes of it. It was actually really good, and I was like, whoa.
Yo, have they said anything about Gotham season 2 yet?
Yeah. So with with the next show I'm thinking of is also Doctor Who. Of course, I have to talk about Doctor Who. We finally get a new trailer for the next series of Doctor Who, and it's going to be starting September 19th. Oh my God, I can't wait. Literally, this is probably going to be a big dynamic season, because we also see that Missy is back. If you guys remember, Missy was the regenerated form of the Master, and that basically showed us that Danny King didn't kill her at the end. He just let her go. So we're going to see where Missy fits in, because for some reason she was working with Clara, and they were like trying to help the Doctor. So it's going to be kind of new. Kind of thing. So next thing we'll probably get into at this point will probably be the actual video games at this section. So with that, DJ Horus, let's go ahead and just firstly tell people about the tragic news that we suffered this month, or this last coming week.
God, everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I just wanted to stay off my news feed. You guys got me so depressed for a week. Do I have to do it?
Yeah. You want me to do it? I've been talking this whole time.
Alright. God damn it. Whatever. So, we have a very tragic news to report for everyone who is a big fan of Nintendo. President Satoru Iwata. He passed away from, what do they call that, a bile duct in... Anyways, it's pretty much...
growth that happened, so it's kind of cancerous as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was very sudden, so I know for sure it's been rippling out everywhere. They've had a tribute to him at Evo today, and they've also had like tributes to him everywhere. People have been making shows dedicated to Satoru Iwata, like kind of a part of my childhood.
Yeah, died at 55.
Yeah, man.
That's a very young age for someone who's been president of Nintendo for practically, I think, 2 decades. So, like, that's a long time.
Yeah, like, it's literally like -7.
I'm 22, so that's just all me right there. Like,
it's all him.
That's all me. So.
Yeah, I mean, direction. Nintendo made great strides and did great things. And I hope that they already have like everything in place, so they know that they're going to be moving forward. It's not going to stop. They're still going to be coming out with their new games, their new IPs. They're going to be coming out with new console. Hopefully, we still get any information on that. Yeah, but it's just a real tragic thing. They put out information about it, and they said we all just been mourning with them. So anything else we got to talk about game-wise?
Game-wise, I mean, if you want to cover some of the stuff that people missed.
I know for sure, like, if you're a part of the fighting community or FGC, there's 2 big events that so far have happened. CEO passed, and they did a lot of Street Fighter 5 fights, and they're moving on now into Evo. Like, so it's really bomb. Like, I've been liking what I've been seeing for Street Fighter 5.
I'm actually considering getting a fight stick so I can actually get like competitive and whatnot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've been one of those people that has been really upset with Street Fighter 4 for lasting so long. My God.
You know, they're actually
Ultra like remix, right?
Yeah, it's like Ultra, and then it's like Super Ultra.
It's so
and then it's super ultra.
God, how do you remake
Ultra Alpha
EX every year since 2009? God, I've been so sick of it. I was just like, oh look, another Street Fighter game that I probably don't care about. Like,
Well, they did more so like DLCs and add-ons and shit.
Yeah, but some of them they would put it on a disc and then they would charge you full price. It was like it was ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, so here's the thing. Big announcement today from Evo, actually. So they put out a new bracket where they know what you guys are saying, and they know you're sick of buying disc after disc after disc. They say Street Fighter 5 is going to be the only disc that you're going to need, and then you're going to be able to actually get the content of the new characters, new stages, all that good stuff for free, just because you're playing.
Capcom finally gets it right. Capcom finally gets. I get to go home. I'm already home, but I might as well leave because finally it took you 5 fucking years to get it right. Jesus fucking Christ!
You know what it was? They were watching our stream where you showed us The Witcher. You got all that DLC for free and shit.
Yeah, for free. And they were like, "Oh, we can't just go out like that." Oh.
We helped.
Fuck, that's Jesus. Why is that so hard? It's
Nigga, we made it.
Capcom and fucking Square Enix. They're like butt heads like stupidity all day. Like they have a press conference with each other. Like, how are we gonna be stupid today? Like literally.
It is assault from this man right now.
Since we're talking about games and stuff, you guys, if you got PlayStation Plus and a PS4, you should definitely check out this Rocket game. It frustrates me.
I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be upset, especially since Capcom has been a big part of my childhood as well. You know, Mega Man, Devil May Cry, Monster Hunter. Fuck, I don't even remember Onimusha. Like,
I remember.
You know, Breath of Fire. We all grew up with shit like that, and just for them to be like, hey, fuck those IPs. We're just gonna make remakes and remasters of the stuff that you like, and they're gonna be crap. And then we're gonna make the Street Fighter game that everyone keeps fucking talking about for 4 fucking years. Are you kidding me?
Shout out to Charlie and Blanca being on the same game for once.
Well, like I said, we finally get some good news out of it, so I can't wait.
Right there.
Now I have a slither of hope that Mega Man might come back. A slither.
Yeah, I would love to see Mega Man come back as an actual game. Probably still won't be this one, but I'd love to see it come back.
You know,
I still need Mega Man X.
You don't have to be, KG Inafune. I just need a Mega Man game. Someone can do it. I know someone in Capcom can do it. All right, guys.
Can we get somebody to finish that Silent Hill though? Like, I was really rooting for that.
Nah, we're not talking about Konami right now because they're on probation. They're in that box with every other crap that we don't talk about.
Hey, you guys, did you hear that they didn't stop? They're actually they never stopped working on Tekken X Street Fighter. That's still a thing.
No, they stopped that. No, they stopped that. Namco said they're not doing it.
Namco might have said. Somebody said it recently.
I don't know, man. It's killing me.
Until someone gives me official news that Namco says we're doing Tekken vs Street Fighter, it's not happening.
I'm on the laptop right now, buddy.
Yo, get on your laptop, because they announced that project back in 2011, and they have not re-announced that project even after Street Fighter vs Tekken came out. But they'll give you Pokemon Tekken though.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Listen.
Do your research, bro. If you find it, I'm okay with being wrong, because I totally want to play that. But if it doesn't happen, just know I have $5 on it. $5 says they're not doing it.
So while he's doing his research, I'm going to go ahead and talk some geeky news, some sciencey news. We finally got our probe to reach all the way to Pluto. That I think it was like the Discovery probe. That's what it was.
How long did that take? Like 50 years?
Like the kids who were born on the same day as that probe are like in middle school now. So yeah, it's been a minute, but we finally got HD photos close up of Pluto, and it's pretty damn dope. Is what we first saw is like a little pixelated rock or whatever that we said is not a planet, it's just a dwarf planet. We finally have HD footage that I feel like it's a fucking planet. I'm sorry, guys. Like,
oh yeah, that's totally substantial information. It's not a planet, but it's a dwarf planet. Like the word planet is not in that sentence. Like just
like we still got nine planets on me. I'm sorry.
Let's call it a planet, but it's not a planet though. Like
yeah. But it's really nice to see things like that finally come to fruition because when NASA or the space program does missions and stuff like that, it takes forever. It takes a while. We just got to learn patience. So to finally see good footage up close of as we know, like I said, our last and ninth planet in the solar system is really good and really heartening because it shows us that our universe is huge, but we're still so close. Like, we're still so close to mapping it all of what we can reach. Because right now, I think if somebody left just as the probe did, it'll take them another, like, 15, 20 years to get there to Pluto. We will still have to figure out how they're going to survive, sustain food and all that stuff. But we get there.
Cliff, do you consider GameSpot to be, like, refutable? Like, would you believe it if GameSpot said it? They say it.
GameSpot is a pretty confidential. I would say GameSpot's be. I would rely on GameSpot.
Yeah, because I've seen a few of them. And I was like, that looks iffy, but let me go ahead and get this one.
Well, he's still doing research. We're going to move into the next part, and DJ Horus is part of that, of course. Music section.
Hey.
Check your inbox when you get a chance.
I'm proud of you, DJ Horus. I'm proud of you today. You know why? You haven't got clipped one time today.
I'm sorry, what?
You haven't gotten clipped one time today.
I haven't gotten clipped one time? What does that even mean? Oh, that's what you meant. I was like, what does that even mean? You haven't gotten clipped one time today.
You've been
clipped. I deal with at work. I get clipped every day.
Well, I know I shared something with you or whatever that we both been waiting for today.
Yes, Gorillaz is back in the studio making music.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
But it's always going to be very tricky when it comes to old artists like Gorillaz because if they're not consistent with their releases, then they might lose their way from their original taste, their original, unique sound. So we may get, the Gorillaz album we've been waiting for, but at the same time, we may get a Gorillaz album that we won't appreciate as much if we put too much expectations upon it, just because they're a name brand. So what I'm going to say is that I'm excited because the simple fact is it will be Gorillaz. I know they're going to take their time on this album, whether it's halfway good or halfway bad. As long as it's halfway good, I'm going to take it.
I'm super stoked for it because honestly, we've been waiting for things like this like our whole life. Like we finally got 2015 has been an amazing year. Gorillaz are back. Kingdom Hearts 3 finally gave us some goddamn footage. We got so much stuff. Batman vs Superman, Ant-Man finally got his movie. Amazingness has happened in 2015. So I'm just
Quicksilver died.
When it comes out.
Quicksilver died. Thank you, 2015.
It's alright.
Thank you.
But you know what? Can we just address it? How did he get shot the first time? It was okay. They showed him phase through bullet and shit. Everything was fine, and he dies by getting shot. Are you fucking serious?
Fine, don't worry about it. Quicksilver is a big name in Marvel. They're not gonna kill him after his first sighting. He'll be dead.
It's already been told by Josh Whedon. They have nothing with Quicksilver, and they planned it, but the execs loved him dying so much. Josh Whedon was like, put that away. Shout out to Stephen Way.
Fine. You just chloroform Josh Whedon next. Like, it's fine.
Oh, no. How did we skip over this? Okay, so we missed a whole bunch of shit. So we were talking so much about movies and TV. We got to talk about fucking comics. So I'm just going to go ahead and briefly put this out there. Batman is God now. You're welcome.
Kobe system.
So the latest update is Justice League. Batman becomes the god of knowledge. And what did he do his first time that he sits in infinite power? He asked the name of the Joker.
No.
Well, he asked who killed his parents. And he was like, oh, Joe chill. Okay, yeah. No, you asked, the first thing you do is just figure out your shit. Your shit is just
I mean, no, I think the reason why he did that was to test the limits of that chair, because he already knew.
It just showed you infinite knowledge in the future.
Exactly, which is why he did that, because when he got the answer, he already knew it. He was like, oh yeah, that's true. Because he knew it already, he was just testing the knowledge of the chair. So when he got an answer, he's like, all right, let me test it again. What is the Joker's real name? You know, like, he's testing the chair. So that's why he was like, oh, well, don't worry, guys, I'm God now. Like, it works.
And they were like, man, everybody. I'm God.
It works. No, you gotta test it out first. He's Batman. He's not gonna be like, hey, does this work? No, he's gonna be like, let me see if this works. Alright, it works. Don't worry about it. I'm God.
It's the whole entire way the comic panel looked. It was like, I totally, it's like a kegger party. Batman's like, hold my beer. And he just goes and fucking sits on this magical chair.
No, oh God. Alright, so it was an elaborate plan, basically. He was stopping the anti-monitor and all that good shit or whatever, but the chair was about to leave and teleport to where they couldn't find it. They were like, somebody needs to fucking stop it. Batman was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just about to sit in it.
In reverse the payment.
Batman took that shit for the team. Took a hit for the team, became a god. I'll take that hit any day.
I got the info now, like, who needs a giant computer and all the money in the world? I got all that info. And what I would have done if I was him, I would have sent that to like a file or like a really huge jump drive to keep that shit in storage. I'm just saying, you gotta save some of that stuff. In other comic book news,
you know, bad probably it's not gonna last long, but you know he's gonna make contingencies for that shit.
In other comic book news,
yeah, so
Phoenix Cyclops is dead.
Bro, Phoenix Cyclops is dead. Stephen Strange is dead. Like, so I'm not even touching Marvel.
Get your neck snapped, bro. You gotta protect your neck, Cyclops. Bro. Scott Summers. Wu-Tang has told you since 1992. Protect your neck. All right, you're not paying attention. All right, you're not paying. You gotta protect your neck, Cyclops. You gotta now you're dead.
Well, of course, like I said, we're gonna be getting up with you guys very soon. I know for sure I'll be coming back soon. Probably over the next week. I'll let you guys know. Just look out for the Facebook. And for everybody who rocks with us with Geek Street Radio, thank you so very much. We know we've been quiet for a little bit, but we here this summer kicking our butt. That's it.
Working.
Yeah. So we'll be back up and running, and everything will be back on its P's and Q's. Check out for us our websites, Geek Street Radio net, Geek Street Radio, Geek Street Radio net.wordpress.com. Hit us up at geekstreetradionet@gmail.com. For me, you know, bobbosblock.com, bobbosblock.podomatic.com. DJ Horus, go ahead. Shameless plug, homie.
Like I said, I've been working, and work has got me busy. I only got like 2 to 3 hours of free time nowadays, so that's chill time. Yeah, so other than that, I won't be doing any blog posts or any, I would say, any podcasts for another 6 weeks, I believe, 5 weeks. So I'm going to be a little quiet. I'll try to show my face here and there, but, you know, the stuff are still there. If you haven't seen the website yet, if you haven't seen some of the old episodes, wiseguyjukebox.wordpress.com, or if you want to go to Podomatic, wiseguyjukebox.podomatic.com. I'm going to be in and out. I'm going to try to do stuff in between, but other than that... Yeah, Kuma, you out. You know, with a shameless plug. Stop acting like you dead and shit.
You know, praise Jesus, that's it, first and foremost. But, yeah, you know, ain't shit shaking but the leaves on the trees. So, I got nothing for you today. Don't hit me, America. Yeah.
He's got a new shirt. That's something.
That is nice, though.
Actually, it's an Angry Bird shirt. It's kind of old, man. I just
He's using his PlayStation 4 earpiece. That's something new.
There we go. I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online. That's
Okay.
I'm character leveling.
Guys, I want to thank you again for joining us for another episode of Weekly Geekly. For me, for the neighborhood nerd, the Bobbo, your boy DJ Horus, and your boy Kuma down there. We're going to be signing off again. Thank you for joining us. All right.
Hashtag protect your Nick.